No.
By my Karja blood. Make you pay for that.
Akkor az egy kicsit azért durva, hogy akkor is mindenki meghalt a picsába 1000-valahány száz évvel ezelőtt, csak elindultunk a nulláról.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness.
Olvastam itt most fel, nem? Na, itt.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Azt nem akartam oda ledobni.
I can't spare the weight.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it.
Hát a gépek nem természetes halál.
She's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now? And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Bocsánat, úgyhogy így babambulok, meg nem csinálok addig semmit, de... Azért na, figyelni kell, szóval... Valaki idegesít, az ne játszani ilyen játékkal, meg ne nézzen ilyen játékot. Nem mondom,
This'll
vagy
do.
mondom. Ja, nem neked, csak így unblock mondtam, mert hogy tudod, ezek az élők majd mennek fel YouTube-ra is, meg ilyenek. Neked majd vissza lehet nézni későbbre is. Ha neten valaki pont ide téved. Arra felmondom csak.
Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Nem fordítva van. Hol volt? A pégon így? Ja, tényleg igazad van, mert nem onnan jött a kommunikációs szar.
Done. I should check the door nearby. Found one. Looks intact.
Ooh.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Hoztam el. Öt. Nem. Az mondja fordítva van. Hogyha fel, akkor le. Balra, akkor jobbra. Ha le, akkor fel. Akkor nincs meg rendesen. Nem. Ja, hogy úgy fordítva. Nem faszomba. Jó van, én is leszek már hülyébb. Jobbra. Le. Balra. Így se jó. De most megfordítottam az irányt, de úgy se jó neki. Azt nem fordítottam meg az irányt. Ez le. Ez így. Így se jó neki. Fel. Igen. Így se jó. Ősülne. Nem, így se jó. De mi alapján? Ha nem így van megfordítva, akkor nem is úgy van megfordítva. Levettem a képemet. Utolsó le. Akkor csak meg van fordítva, nem? Nem.
That did it. Door should have power.
Ezt szerint, de nem tudom mi logika alapján. Mindegy. Nem hagyom itt. Hát még jobb fog jönni. Hello! Oh, Jézusom. Na. Gyors töltöttem minivalót, azért mondtam, hogy Jézusom, mert mondom, hogy ha te megjelensz, akkor nehogy bajba legyek. Mi? Most mész fürdeni? 200 IQ. Kinyitod a zuhanyfejet, az iszol. Amúgy nem rossz, haladunk ebben fantasztikus játékkal, és én csak így pislogok, hogy mi a fasz van. Oh.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Csoda lett a fegyó. Kurva nyert.
Find some cover, kid.
Az átment rajta? Elnézést? Elnézést?
Die, apostate!
Elnézted, hát meg én. Ez is elmár. De mi?
You won't survive this.
Kurva anyába törsz. Adott, mint a nyúl.
For the shadow! You won't survive.
That's the last of them.
Hát amúgy... Már itt vagy még amúgy maximum.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not. Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Nincs. Ma. Át ki tudtam mondani, hogy mi az ajtót? Már mindegy.
Got too much already.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
Oh.
Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Oh, itt volt az ilyen kis pisfos. Még akkor itt volt gondolom a elképzelés, ott meg már megvalósításuk. Nem tudom, mi ez a megafaunága. Hullám, sugárzott, aha. Azok miért aludjak? Szeretnéd? Jaj, nem.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Hát mert olvasok és próbálom lehető legjobban értelmezni a dolgokat, mert ez egy egyszerűen kemény történetű játék, meg sok adat, meg sok minden is így. De részletekben van minden. Azért vagyok úgy, hogy én itt most nem olvasgatok meg ilyenek.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine.
Nem mondom, hogy itt most nem nagyon... Ha nem hangosan olvasgatok meg ilyenek, hanem így magamba. És lehetőleg szépen lassan nyugiba, hogy mindent is megértsek. Lehetőleg ne a rövid távú memóriába pakoljam a dolgokat, úgy érted. Ne kérdezzétek, miért cipelem magammal.
I'd have to leave something else behind. I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
És tudnék velük harcolni, hogyha akarnék se. Vagy igen? Oh, de. Pont oda vízbe a játék. Akkor nem.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebadji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transfer and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Welcome. Elfeledett nép a magyar? Ne, ez hát meg én. Kapszulázott DNS. És a győztek a DNS az elmúlt időn. Egy olyan pluszos zettabyte-ot. A zettabyte az mennyi lehet? Köci sok, azt tudom. Oh.
Heavy. It's hard too. Hamarabb elmentek. A magyarok még itt vannak? Nem számít, az a Apollo szart. Amúgy, hát de mégis megtanultunk valami nyelvet, valami angol közelít, mert megértjük amit a gépek mondanak. Azért durva lett volna a játék között teljesen új nyelvet csinálni, de azért na. Jó napot! Looks like we're introduced.
Try to run.
Hihihihihi. Álljál vissza. Nem vissza. De vissza. Zöld lett.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Hát nem nagyon van itt semmi. Aha.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
So. Hát több loot szerintem itt nincs amúgy. Nem loot, hanem ilyen adóvevős most, nem? A bátüli nincs. Nincs, akkor nincs.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tax smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Az igen, jó késő. Hát, akkor lehet, hogy most is ezt csinálja a HDS igazából, valamit elbaszott, és akkor így hello, szia, szevasz. Ahogy lehet tényleg azon, hogy kiadt HDS-nek úgy van, hogy akkor elbasztuk az egészet, Apollo nélkül szag az egész, meg mindig bokosboton ütik egymást. Nyomjuk a reszetet. Aztán meg lehet, hogy rájött, hogy baszki, mégse kellene a reszetet megnyomni. Ezek küldött minket, hogy hallod, tess, állítsd már meg, amit elindítottam, jó, kösz, aztán meg mindenki élhet tovább. Szerintem valami ilyesmi, csak nem így fogalmazva. Valaki mindig ötletelne, hogy egy kicsit úgy előrébb vigyük a gondolatokat. A Gájának nincs hatása Apollóra. Igaz. Ja, azt a modult alapban elbaszták az Apollo részét? Hiányzik, Várjál, spoiler. Jézusom, ja. Már oké, hogy elbaszódott, de azt nem tudtuk, hogy hiányzik. Nem spoiler, tudom. Na, olvassuk. A második dolgos szűkig lehet is, Mi? Hát igen. Vagy kitörölték. Majd tököm tudja. Vagy lehet, hogy szagok dugták be a csatlakozóját. Lehet, hogy nem teljesen bedugták. Nem az még most hol lett. Jézusom, Pagada, már te is ellenem vagy? Jaha. Így van, a game végén csak be kell dugni az USB-t, yes. Hát tudták volna be normálisan. Damn my job. Nem, az az én munkám. Kivéve, ha van felcsatolható. Mi? Ne, de durva. Kicsit tovább tart az értelmezés, mert picit ez a alap magyar, ez a kicsit érdekes magyar fordítás, ez na, azért a átgondolkodási időt. Napi 3 liter? Jézus. Nem, most csak rossz időben használt. Ez mindig jól jön. Aha. Mennyire szereted a nyalós dolgokat? Mi? Nem, ne tagad. Tagadod? Ahogy nem tudom, hogy a faszomba jutott most eszembe, de most jutott eszembe. Nem tudom, semmi köze a játékhoz, hogy kolléganőm már vissza lett küldve a másik területre, így normálisabb kolléganő, akivel lehetett beszélgetni, dolgozni, meg mindent, akkor már nem lesz ott. Még egy kicsit szar lesz. Nem tudom, hogy jutott eszembe amúgy.
Looks like the only way onwards.
De elég sad moment. Nekem legalábbis. Több lett a munkám már megint. Valahogy a munkám csak növekszik, de a pénzem nem. Ja, fasz.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Oh. Mi volt? Szerintem lázadj. Amúgy... Ja, hogy a játék állásához. Azt hittem, hogy így... Ebben még ott vannak lefagyasztva? A dolgok. Bölcső lezárt, hogy olvastam, még nem mi? Ja, csak. Ez nem itt már nincs több. Olyan miért van? Ó, láda.
No room. Cradle
Jó
facilities.
sokáig tart.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Looks like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Na. Nem ilyen volt a nagy polip-robotoknak is a feje? Ah.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Azt mondod? Az most nekem is jól jönne. Hogy kipróbálnék egy ilyen kis kéflékes. Úgy gondolkozok egy olyan fasságon, ami annyira not bad, csak az, hogy nem lehet név nélkül megadni. Én meg úgy vagyok a nevemben, hogy aki tudja, tudja, aki nem tudja, nem tudja, de nem én akarom rávezetni az embert, hogy tudják a nevemet, és így nem tudom megcsinálni amit. Én meg viszont vagyok.
You will undergo a brief period of consciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Mindjárt.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Na, ilyen postai szart. Kíváncsi lennék, hogy lenne rá vevő. Vagy lennének rá vevők. Nem tudom hány ilyen postai fiókot vagy mi. 1 vagy 2 hónapig működne. Ezt megnézném, hogy mi sül neki belőle. Hát, ha küldenek a postára nekem kutyaszart. Érde, hogy meg kell adni hozzá a nevet is sajnos. Nem tudom, már egy ideje volt. Egyszer-kétszer volt, hogy egy-két néző felhozta, hogy akarna valami szart küldeni, vagy valami lehet tényleg szart akart küldeni, faszom tudja. De nem értem ezzel a lehetőséggel annó. Meg úgy kíváncsi lennék, hogyha hogy meghirdetem, adok neki lehetőséget. Meg ennek, hogy vajon lenne belőle valami. Csak úgy kíváncsiság igazából. Így a nem tudom hány évem alatt, mióta itt baszakodok Twitchen, lenne belőle valami. Igazából, hogy kell hozzá a név is. Én meg így bre. Igazából kicsi csatorna vagyunk, szóval valószínűleg semmi nem lenne belőle. De hát egyszer élünk alapom. Itt küldtél. Elmúltál 18 watt. Oh, majd beállítom ide mögém, jó? Mit szólsz hozzá? Húzzak maszkot a fejére, hogy ne lehessen tudni, hogy mi ez. Oh, jeez. Beöltöztetem sapka, minden. Mi lenne a neve? Nem tudom, majd megszavazzuk. DC megszavaztatnánk, vagy valami. Állátmányláda.
Should have brought a cart.
Tudnám, mit keresett, mert akkor is fabot. Kezdjük veled. Mi? Az utána. Ó, hogy akkor nem jött össze a világűrös téma. Meghaltak mind. Hát úgy faszom. Gondolom próbáltak felismerni, meg le is. Na, nézzük.
Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
Most ezt nem érinti, mit nem érint?
Waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Huh? Az mi?
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Ajaj.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion.
Ó, majdnem le vagyunk vetkőztetve. Oj.
Even when Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried
Miért volt
shadow,
fekete színű a
but the
pupillány?
sun
Vagy a
eaten
szemünk?
shadow. All
Láttad?
halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous
is
that
látod?
sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to
Á,
an
most már jó.
insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left
Ne
of it.
bánts.
You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to.
Oh.
Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Menj már! Basszus.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Azt mondod? Hát lehet, hogy megbasznak engem. Szó szegény
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause.
Vajon hogy van kihangosítva?
Light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Hoppa, kicsit bagos.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I'll never beat that thing with
Na, akkor innen folytatjuk holnap. Mi? Elhitted mi? Faszomba.
weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Bruh.
Elhitte, elhitte. Szerezem vissza a fegyóimat, de honnan?
That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my
Ja,
weapons
jó, értem, mit kell csinálni. Baszki. Amúgy a füstbe gyorsan átöltözünk, még figyelj. Oh.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
Kevés egy nyersanyagom.
There's components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks. That canister in its belly. Looks important.
Jól átveszi az irányítás felette. Nem tudom, hogy ha legyőztük is, ki tudjuk lootolni ezt a helyet. Ha gondoltam, akkor először lootolunk, utána meg elindulunk. Eléggé jó tartja.
Freeze can't storm the slips. Car arrow should set it off.
Menni kell abba a szarba? Edd meg. Na még ezt az egyet. Valami miért van mögöttem? Ja nem?
Silence!
Hoppa.
Shadows. Kill her. Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Nem volt hangja a robbanásnak, what? Na, milyen jót tettem, hogy lootoltam? Taps, 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 nekem. Én ügyes. Yes.
Who's a good boy? So you're here. You're a good really boy. Here. The very best boy. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If he'd been killed, the Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born.
De milyen érdekes, hogy ilyen vezeték vagy mi a tökön van neki a fejébe,
Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corrupted to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Yeah. Na, elértük a 40-es szintet. Ott meg nagy vihar van. Húha, kelzott a hideg. Hét képességpont? Jeez, mit csináltam én itt? Ezt már nem tudom ki felszedni. Azt mondja meg, hogy ő kell hozzá, hogy ő is meglegyen. Amúgy ez mindegyik erős csapást tudok mérni, vagy csak ezek ellen? Azt tudja mi? Kritikus csapás. Ja, igen, ez ilyen kritikus. HYPerX Predator bot. Ezek ilyen okos robotok, és most csinálj meg mindent, amit akarsz, utána nincs visszaút. Mi? És mi van ezzel? A nap le fog esni. Az is olyan, hogy így hello, szia, szevasz, vagy mi? Azt hogy érted, hogy ezután vége? Gondolom ez a őső születése titkos. Mi van ezzel? Szóval a Nora szíve küldetésen kívül mindent megcsinálhatok. Na, passza. Oksa. Kaptunk valami új páncélt. Ez de jól néz ki! Milyen kell, hogy nem jóstatja. Nem lehet úgy belepakolni dolgokat, ahogy gondoltam, hogy bele lehet pakolni. Pedig nem jó. Ja, majd menjünk egy kicsit ilyenbe is. Kivéve a DLC-t. Ja? Jó. Kéne nekem egy félórás szünet. 9-kor azon gondolkodok, hogy most abba hagyjuk és 9-kor visszajöjjek folytatni, bohózkodni, vagy mára hagyjuk az Ego Down-t. És majd holnap bohózkodok vele. Nem filózok. Ha visszajövök 9-kor, akkor már relatív fáradtabb leszek. Mentsünk egyet azt. Szóval tudja. Majd erről. Legyen úgy. Legyetek úgy vele, hogyha 9-kor lesz live, akkor folytatjuk a játékot. Ha 9-kor nem lesz live, akkor nem folytatjuk a játékot. Közben még egy-két dolgot meg kéne csinálni. Gyorsan. Holnap szerintem befejezed a gémet, azt mondod? Hát még vannak mellékülik. Még milyen fasságok. Jó van, akkor egy olyan 9 fele vagy lesz